Hi, my name's Liberty. I live in Sydney, Australia. So I studied physics when I was at university, and I can tell you that the concept of energy is a really tricky thing. It's a lot of complicated maths, and it's really hard to understand. Mainly because when we try and share something that's solid, we have to divide it in half. But energy can't really be divided in half. It can't run out, and it can't be created or destroyed. Energy can only be channeled and, changed in different ways. All it really needs to be shared is just a spark, right? So I can use this one candle to light 1,000 others, and its light is never going to be diminished. In the same way, happiness is never really going to decrease when we share it. So happiness is sort of a form of energy. We can radiate our own energy out by smiling to a stranger on the street or giving a compliment to a friend. We could take the time to really listen to someone. So that's pretty awesome to remember. But an even cooler thing about energy is the fact that it's made of waves. We learn this in physics, right? If waves collide into one another, they increase in their strength. So this is called the butterfly effect. Ripples in the ocean have the potential to turn into tsunamis, and that one little smile that you give out to someone on the street can be passed from person to person, and eventually it could really change the world. So we get so caught up in our daily lives and we forget to stop and appreciate the majestic radiance of the earth. Patanjali tells us in the Yoga Sutras, Sthira Sukham Asanam, which means that our connection to the earth should be steady and joyful. But we're not being steady, we're exploiting our earth, and we're no longer being joyful either. We're constantly chasing what we want rather than appreciating what we have. So true radiance needs to be steady and joyful too. Energy can't just run up and dry out. But when I'm having a bad day and it's raining, no one's smiling at me, I don't feel like smiling at anyone else, and it can be really hard to be the source of good energy. So at least, the least we can do is to be open to receiving the radiance of others. So personally, I feel most energized and inspired when I'm on my yoga mat after hearing the wisdom from my own brilliant teachers. And it reminds me that I do have the power within me to create change. So I see the role of a yoga teacher as a transformer of energy. They're kind of like the spark, right? They're the candle from which all the others may be lit. And by coming to this teacher training, I'd be able to share these sparks with students myself. And if I could help to just inspire one student to help them shine and find their steadiness and find their joy, it'd be an absolute blessing. Because if that one student goes and shares that learning, with one other person and another, that's how you start a revolution. And that's exactly what this earth needs at this point, I think. So, yeah, thank you so much for listening to this. I really love your studio in Ubud and can't wait to be back there one day. And thank you to my beautiful yoga teachers who, shared their teachings with me over the years. Bole Shri Satguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Namaste.